Yo, what up, people? This is MSH with Black and White Show, and with me, SLK, with a different subject. This is the 4th episode, and we hope you like all the episode that we got right now. So, today's episode is so different. We're gonna give you a thought. But after this thought, we're gonna go to a quick break. It's called reality because based off the subjects that we followed, first of all, aliens in Kuwait, then ourselves, then imagination, and now we should talk about reality. So after this quick break, we're coming back. Yo, it's your boy SLK, and I'm back with episode 4 with my man MSH. We're talking about reality today. So a quick thought. What do we mean by reality? Everybody has his own point of view of reality, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what this episode is gonna talk about. I'm here like you, a listener, and I will have this small conversation with M. So M, what do you have cooking for us today? Yeah. So today's, as you know, today's episode is called reality. Okay. So what the concept of reality is different than each person. Okay, from person to another. Okay. So it's reality based. How we know that it's reality is out of our senses, the things that we hear, we see, we feel, we touch, and we live. You know. So in order to live in reality, you have to use all your senses in that world that you're living in. All right. So but the difference is that how can I use my senses to live my reality, and how could you use your senses to live yours? So we live in the same room or whatever, but you have your own reality different than mine, and how we can improve it, and how we can change it, and what is the things that may affect your reality. So
what we're saying is that by definition the reality is whatever you're touching, you're feeling, you're smelling, you're sensing, that's your reality. Everybody has his own self-reality.
Exactly.
So interesting. So what we talk about reality, so when we say reality, it's not that everyone is trying to find their reality by trying to copy everyone else's reality, because you cannot do that.
No. It's not finding your reality. Everybody knows what their reality is, but we're now in 2017. Most of the people, they say, oh my god, reality sucks or whatever, they live in a bad reality, but they don't know that they're the one who can control their reality. They don't know that they're the one who have the power to change their reality. That's the thing. But you need to change it. In order to change your reality, you need to understand what is the reality and what is the power that you have to change it, or the influence, and how you can change your negative power that you're getting from reality into positive one.
Interesting. So step 1, you should search. And you should know that you have the power to change your own reality.
You remember the thing, that yin yang?
The yin yang, I do remember that. You have to control your spirit power.
Yeah, that's the thing. First of all, you need to search your yin yang.
Exactly.
In order to go to the next step.
So guys, we are teaching you how to embrace and learn how to control your reality, because you can never judge the whole book just from one chapter or one page. If your reality sucks, as in today, you cannot judge all of your reality just because one bad day. You have the power to change it. Skip that day, deal with it, put it in the past. Then the next day is a new page. Do not wake up as a mistake, but wake up with the power of changing your reality.
That's what I'm saying. You know how the people deal with reality. Some people skip the reality. Some people just fight their reality in order to make it better. Some people just quit, stop. They just they're like, okay, reality, take control, do whatever you want to do. That's the thing. The people don't know about it is that they have the power to change it, but it depends
how you're gonna change it. It depends how you're gonna use your power. It depends. You have to know your power. Like, what is your limits to influence your reality? You know.
Well, what would you say for a person that will come to you and say, okay, I want to change my reality, but I'm stuck. I have this job, I have this family, I have my kids, whatever kind of friends that I'm in this society that will not accept my reality. So what can I do right here?
So we need to take it step by step.
Okay.
There is science called science of deduction. I'm not gonna use it, but I mean the science of deduction is like analyzing stuff, a person, like room or whatever, in order to know his personality. But what I use is the click. The click is that what are the things that influence his life. Okay, so he said family, friends, job, kids, these kind of stuff. So that means that these are the negative stuff that towards him. But like, you have job, kids, wife, whatever, you know, you cannot quit them, like, and just leave them and just live your own reality. That means that you're not responsible, you're not like a human being, because you left other people just in order just be selfish and these kind of stuff. So your reality is that I'm living at home. Okay, let's create a scenario. Okay, you're living at home, you have your wife, you have your kids, you have your friends, and you don't like your reality that you see your wife and your kids, your friends the whole time, you know. So that's the thing. There is something called schedule.
Okay,
make a difference. At least that means that if you're living the life of just 100% going for the wife and kids and friends, that means that you're disrespecting your own self. You don't have a free time for your own self. That's why you think that your reality is bad.
So what you mean isn't that don't forget about yourself, because you might lose control of your reality and then end up like this guy who's saying, what should I do?
Exactly. So first of all, like, you need in order to, you cannot change your reality just like by snap a finger, you know. Just first of all you need to change it step by step. Find the problem, and find the way to the solution. And what is your solution? So this is the concept of yin and yang, you know, black and white. So first of all, we created the scenario: a guy with a wife and kids and friends
and a job. Don't forget the job.
And a job, you know.
That's the biggest stick.
So his whole life is just like facing the wife, kids, and friends, and going to the job and coming back to the house. He don't have free time for himself. That's why he's gonna feel depressed, gonna feel sad, mad, whatever, you know, just being negative. Okay, so let's say that you have 7 days a week. Okay, let's say that we're gonna give this guy 2 days for himself. All right, so let's say that maybe Monday and Wednesday.
Okay, so
only for himself.
So it's like breathing days.
Yeah,
so you won't lose control.
So what I do is that you have responsibility towards your wife and your kids and your friends. So that doesn't mean that you gonna leave them, but you're gonna tell them like, okay, Monday and Wednesday is like only for a couple of hours. This amount of hours I'm gonna be here,
time.
And then I'm gonna have some me time in order, like, I want to go out, you know, just relax, have a cup of coffee, or like just go to the beach, whatever, you know, do whatever you want to do.
Beautiful.
First of all, calm your thoughts in order to change your reality. So it's a mental thing. Solve the mental problem before solving your reality, your existing problem, like the wife and everything. Okay. So once you relax and just calm yourself, calm your thoughts, find your inner self, your inner power, by going back to the third episode, imagination, how you can find your own fuel. And then
I love how you referred episode 3.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's what I'm saying, that there is related, all the subjects are related to each other, you know. Like sometimes, like, people comes to me, and I had a lot, you know, people comes to me, okay, like, I'm having a trouble like living my life. I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm gonna live, you know, how I'm gonna survive. I'm like, what is the problem with your life? I told him, like, do you have food? He said, yeah. I'm like, are you ill? He said, no. I'm like, do you have friends? He said, yeah. I'm like, then what is your problem with your life? He said, it's the same. Like, how is it the same? Like, tell me.
That's a call for an alien, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. So he said it's the same. I'm like, okay, so you're bored of reality because it's the same reality that you're living. Then why you don't change it? They said, how? I'm like, you have the power. You can't just drive your car and just go anywhere you want, you know? Make for yourself a time for your own. Don't make it for everybody else. But we're going to continue this after this quick break, okay? And we're coming back. So, before this break, I said the definition of reality in my concept of the black and white concept. Okay, so now I'm gonna hand over the mic to SLK, and he's gonna tell us the definition of reality and what is the first step to solve the reality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time to give them the time with the coach. Let's coach them. Okay, let me clear my throat because I'm a little bit sick. So excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
The work don't stop.
The grind don't stop. So, definition of reality. Thank you very much. That was the definition of how can you change your reality, and the power of reality is in your hand. So, let's talk about reality from the SLK side, from the yin and yang point of view. We're talking about your reality. It's your choice. You're the one who put yourself in this reality, even though you did not realize it, but you ended up with this kind of result as for your reality. So step one, I would say take one step back and take a deep breath. Just take it in. Dream for a minute, because you're the one who chose this reality, so you gotta take care of it. If you don't like it, then you have the power to change it. So we'll start with step 2. After you take one step back, a whole breathing inside, clear thoughts. Never think about the problem, ladies and gentlemen. Always think about the solution, because we know how to think. We know what's the problem. It's your reality. So let's change it. That's how you think of the solution. You got a problem at work, fix it. If it doesn't get fixed, change your work. Upgrading your life is not wrong. So this is my advice for step 2. If you're not ready to sacrifice who you are for what you will become, you will never get to step 3. You will never change your reality until you accept the fact that you have to sacrifice what you're living in. Your character, your choices right now had to go, because it's the choices that led you to this reality that you don't like. So if you're not ready to sacrifice, again, ladies and gentlemen, you will not become who you want to be.
Yeah.
So that's step number 2. Number 3 is, once you figure out what's the problem and how to solve it, you have to embrace it. Even though it's going to be a little bit hard because you are already in your comfort zone, you have to expand it.
This is the hardest step to when a person comes to facing his reality or his fears or his problem, is acknowledging the problem. Or
of course.
Yeah. So that's the thing. People are having fear of facing their own selves, because once you reach this level, like the step 3, facing his reality, facing his obstacles or whatever, because the first thing that he's gonna face is himself.
Exactly. And let me quote the amazing motivational speaker Les Brown. He said, as an African proverb said once, there's no enemy but within. The enemy outside shall do us no harm. You're your worst enemy. That's the step number 3. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are your worst enemy. If you're not facing yourself, if you're not pulling yourself and embracing your power of yin and yang to change your reality to a beautiful one, you will never get there. Because a lot of people have died without reaching their dreams. A lot of people have adjusted their reality that, okay, I'm gonna keep living like this, okay, it's working, but one day you will slip and bad things will happen. So never reach that point, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, exactly. Like failing is not a shame. Like if you failed in reality or whatever, it's not a shame. Or if you failed in building your own personality or whatever, it's not a shame. You have to face your own self. You have to face your worst enemies. That it's you.
Of course.
You know, in order to balance your yin and yang, you have to like just break the first wall, and that it's your inner self. All right. So like something, like there are some people like telling me like, okay, like we're listening to your podcast or whatever, but you're not giving the full solution. Okay. I'm like, if I give you the full solution, it's not gonna be as good as your own self solving your own problem.
It's not copying.
Because like I'm like the people are like they have to, like sometimes they have to see stuff with their point of view. I cannot give you a solution. Maybe it's not gonna work for you. Okay, then you're gonna tell me like, oh my god, you told me like this is gonna work, but so it's your fault. No, I don't wanna hold the fault. But what I'm saying is that I'll give you the ways to find your solution. Okay, you have to, first of all, if you follow the steps, first of all, the aliens, how you can identify the alien. Second step, how you can boost your imagination in order to fight your inner self, in order to solve your reality.
And that's our way.
Yeah, you see how the subjects are connected.
Exactly.
Like from the aliens in Kuwait and imagination and reality. So if you walked on our path, the black and white path, and improving your inner self, improving your outer self, whatever, you're being a beast. You're conquering your
beast mode.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing.
So that's what we said. I'm sorry. That's what we said from the first time. The Black and White Show is about showing people our point of view, our ways, our results of in our own experience.
Exactly.
It's not because you're human. Don't forget that you're human. You're built from characters and moments and mistakes and a family tradition. So we cannot just give you a solution just like that, because we have our own lives, our own mistakes. You have your own mistakes. So the same plan won't work for you, but the same points might work.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you found your own way by yourself without even following our steps, you're an alien. Just know that you're
I will buy him
alien.
a mic and sit him right next to us.
Yeah, just come here like fifth episode of season, like the first episode of season 2. Hey, a new person,
Exactly, dude. That reminded me. We didn't tell him that this is gonna be the season finale.
Yeah, this is the final episode. Like, we're gonna come back on October.
Okay. Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Like, we were preparing for it and everything, and yeah. But look, we don't want to make this episode as long. We know it's season finale. Yeah. And first of all, follow our steps. Listen to yourself. Find your inner self. Find your inner beast. Unleash it. Then solve your reality. Conquer your reality in order to make it better and everything. Don't waste your time by living your bored reality. Just make it better. And be creative. I hope you like the 4th episode of Black and White Show. And I hope that we did great.
Yeah. So the season finale.
Season finale.
Wow, we finished the season.
Yeah.
I hope to see you more and more in season 2, ladies and gentlemen. Keep listening. Help us and share everything in your power, and subscribe to our channel, man.
Subscribe. So yeah. Don't forget, if you like it, just comment or whatever. If you have anything you want to change, just tell us. We're ready to listen. Deuces.
What?